Again, welcome everybody. Sunil Bhai, I invite you to light the lamp so we can pray to Sadguru and Babushri for the blessings for today's program. Jai Buddha.
Thank you.
Sadguru Deva ki jai, Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta, Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta, Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta.
Sadguru Deva ki jai, Param Poojya Bapushri ki jai, Poojya Maiyashree ki jai, Punitachariji Maharaj ki jai. Jai Gurudev.
So, Sunil Bhai, do you see Mayaji connected on Zoom or should I give her a call?
Not yet.
Okay.
There is one iPhone, but I don't know.
You'll find out soon enough.
$0.01 per minute.
So, Mayaji did not answer the phone call. We'll try again in a few minutes. So, may I then suggest we proceed with Vishnu Dattaji's lecture. And Vishnu Dattaji, sorry, you might get interrupted if I connect with Mayaji. And at that point, we will bring her on the call and then proceed with continue with your lecture after Mayaji's. I hope that's okay with you.
Very good. Good morning, everyone. Jai Gurudev. Our retreat has been contextualized by the Mahasamadhi of one I call the most integrated human being since Adi Shankaracharya. We cannot really fathom the greatness, though we have been so blessed to be drawn into the orbit of Param Poojya Bapushri. But certainly we must feel as if, in a sense, we're at the end of an era. And that what shall I say? The newness of relationship with Poojya Bapushri is potentially such a gift. We have mentioned how he would often say that I can serve you so much better from my kutir than joining you in the meditation hall. And now his kutir is Sadguru Dattatreya. Now his kutir is the heart of the cosmic beloved. And he can so much better serve us. And the deepening energy that we are experiencing, it began in our April 24th gathering and now in our national 3-day retreat. The deepening energies testify to this. And I hope all of you will be moved to share your experiences after the Dune and beyond. I just want to point out the obvious, that the whole world is in a new era. The entirety of the globe is experiencing the beginnings of a great transformation. We perhaps have heard about the prophesied golden age, the 1,000 years of peace, heaven on earth. The golden age. My first teacher called it the age of enlightenment. And one can only wonder how we get there from here. But those of us, again, whose fortune I cannot begin to truly address, those of us who have a technology delivered by Poojya Bapu to our own hearts and minds, that has come directly from the mouth of the Supreme Bhagwan Dattatreya Maharaj. We are the fortunate of the fortunate. We just have to use this technology, this Mahamantra. And coming together in this way is really our testimony, our, if you will, guarantee that there is more in humanity. True greatness, true link with the entirety of life, the cosmos, the cosmic mind, whose intelligence unfathomably parses out all the activities of life, with the cosmic heart, the personal God who is the goal of every devotee, and the cosmic body, this unfathomable creation. That is, if you could see how interconnected and interpenetrating it is, we might just be in pranam. Or we might be begging, like Arjuna did to Sri Krishna, to bring us greater relativity, because the fullness of such a vision of interconnected love and creation, it would just be overwhelming. But certainly we stand as the great fortunate ones. And the whole world is in this transition. We have only to turn on our our television sets to realize that something is with us. It has not only approached, but it is here that we might have heard of years ago. I refer to climate change, the war in Ukraine, it seems, global phenomenon of those who would control humanity for their own sakes rather than bless humanity. With heartfelt order. Poojya Bapu told me that whatever has been prophesied will come true. We don't know exactly when. But truly, I think we can see that the world is just too complex too full of itself. It believes its own image of itself too completely. And so that image will have to be rearranged. That image will have to be redesigned and made much simpler. And it's in its simplicity, as we know from our own experience in meditation, in its simplicity, the true potency of human beingness will return. This is a promise. In the last century, the Gita was fulfilled when the Lord says, when adharma overtakes dharma, then I take birth again. With Meher Baba, with Param Poojya Bapushri, and in this century, with the return of the one that was known as Jesus. So our planet will not be has not been and will not be without all the support it needs to bring to us all that we hold in our heart as that which we most long for. It cannot be otherwise. Though if we look out on the world today, we can only wonder how humanity gets from the visible state in which it's presented today to what Meher Baba and Sri Aurobindo called the new humanity. In 2002, I believe, Bapu first mentioned to me his great work. Excuse me, I see a hand raised. I think this is important. Jai Guru Datta.
Okay.
जय गुरुदत्त लाला जी।
Jai Guru Datta.
जय गुरुदत्त। Voice is not clear. Is breaking in between. The voice is in between breaking.
He's on the phone. Just a minute, he was there. It's unstable.
Girnar is a problem. Very interesting.
Sunil Bhai, can you just unmute everybody to see if Mayaji is able to, is she on mute or she's still connected, right?
No, not now. Everybody is in right now. One moment. Huh?
She joined.
Yeah, it's only video joined right now. Yeah, yeah.
Mayaji, pranam, Jai Gurudat, we can see you. Jai Gurudat, Mayaji, Jai Gurudat.
Jai Gurudat, Mayaji. Jai Gurudat, pranam.
जो सामने નો ચાલતો રહ્યો
બોલ બોલ.
મૈયાજી જય ગુરુદાસ
જય ગુરુદાસ મૈયા જય ગુરુદાસ
જય ગુરુદાત.
જય ગુરુદાસ
So,
બધું ભૂલી જાવ અહીંયા બેસો અહીંયા દેખો બેસી જાઓ
guys, we'll have open mic for 5 to 10 minutes. So please, because Mayaji cannot see you, can you tell Mayaji who is speaking and then do your greetings? Because Mayaji is phone, so she'll not be able to see all the participants. So please introduce yourself and then you can have a greeting. So I'll start with Mayaji Pranam, Jai Gurudat. Welcome.
ગુરુદાસ અનિલજી આમ છો જી જય ગુરુદાસ
જય ગુરુદાત, Mayaji. Pranam.
Jai Gurudat, Mayaji. Sunil.
જય ગુરુદાસ
Jai Gurudat.
જય ગુરુદાસ પ્રકાશ જોશી મૈયાશ્રી
જય ગુરુદાસ મૈયાશ્રી
જય ગુરુદાસ મૈયાજી
જય ગુરુદાસ મૈયાજી લીલી અગ્રવાલ
જય ગુરુદાસ જય ગુરુદાસ
મૈયા
જય ગુરુદાસ મૈયાજી
બોલું lots of love and blessings to all of you from myself Bapushri and Girnar.
Thank you.
જય ગુરુદાસ જય ગુરુદાસ
જય ગુરુદાસ
Jai Gurudat, Mayaji.
મૈયાજી
જય
જય
ગુરુદાસ
ગુરુદાસ મૈયાજી
જય ગુરુદાસ મૈયાજી
રામભાઈ તમે ત્યાં પહોંચી ગયા મને મૂકીને
આવું આવું
જય ગુરુદાસ
Mayaji દેખાય છે, Mayaji.
અમેરિકા પહોંચી ગયા ભાઈ ત્યાં અમેરિકાના ના થઈ જઈએ
ના 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 મૈયાજી આવું છું
જય ગુરુદાસ પ્રણામ મૈયાશ્રી
તમારા રાણી સાહેબ ને વિનંતી છે કે અમાર ભગત ને વેલાસર લેતા આવો પાછા
જય મૈયાજી જય ગુરુદાસ મારા મૈયા જય ગુરુદાસ
Jai Gurudat, Mayaji. Sunil and Vishwa.
Jai Gurudat.
હા સુનિલભાઈ વિશ્વાબેન કેમ છો બધા એક જગ્યાએ છો કે ઓનલાઈન છો
Nah, Bhaiya, online che, people are from around the country. Some people are in West Coast, some are in East Coast.
Middle.
We have a different time zone. And William Bhai is from Costa Rica, another country.
ઓકે
and it's Colorado
for satsang how much time
Maya, aapke upar hai, you can take as much time as you
you
like.
can take as much
And we have about 50 people from all over the country on call listening to you, Mayaji. Mayaji, if whatever to the extent possible, let's do in English. But
Yeah.
if you switch to Hindi, I will make notes and I will translate later. So So Mayaji, over to you. Jai Gurudat.
Jai Gurudat.
1 minute, let me mute
Jai
everybody.
Gurudat.
Jai Gurudat Mayaji.
Silver,
Jai
don't do
Gurudat Mayaji.
Mayaji will also get muted.
I will
Okay.
unmute her, right? Because otherwise there will be a lot of background noise.
नहीं तो भैया
1 minute मैया जी, हूँ उनका।
सामने से
मैया जी अनम्यूट કરી દેશો? Yeah. Go ahead, मैया जी.
Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Gurudat. All the devotees all over the world. First of all, this is first verbal communication after Bapushri's physical departure to eternity. Let us all pray 1 minute at his lotus feet, at Dattatreya's lotus feet, at Ma Jagdamba's lotus feet. For all the blessings and all the works he has done for humanity, for all of us, for all the moments he has spent for the whole humanity, for all of us. So let us have 1 minute meditation, small meditation, devotional offering to Param Poojya Bapushri. Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Gurudat. He always, Param Poojya Bapushri always gave us the message that after merging into the eternal light, Lord Datta's lotus feet, Parabrahma Parameshwara, he will be more free to unite with all of us, to be with all of us, to guide all of us, and shower his blessings according to our faith and according to our works, malas, jobs, which we do for ourselves, for our family, and good devotional, charitable works for Girnar Sadhana Ashram and for humanity. Param Poojya Bapushri, as always, each moment
તમારા ફોટો પર કરો ક્લિક એના પર નહીં
is always with all of us by the mantra Hari Om Tatsat Jai Gurudat. He has also bestowed all of us. We should not feel alone. We should get guidance. We should have our path guidance. So he has also bestowed us by Devi after a long tapasya, devotional life for Almighty Lord Dattatreya and Ma Jagdamba. So, on this occasion, I would ask for your long life, cooperation, devotion to the humanity, to Hari Om Tatsat Jai Gurudat, to Girnar Sadhana Ashram, and to my own self. At the same time, I would also say, I need you always, forever, and I am with you. Deveshi is always also with you, for always together, according to your faith, your devotion, and according to your likings and karmas. Today, there are lots of satsangs, spiritual speeches, spiritual paths, paths of meditation, paths of yogas, tremendous. At each and every street, we face new ideas, new techniques, new systems, new gurus, new satsangs, new books. And sometimes, after going through all of this, normally, many of us do all this. We listen different satsangs, we refer different books, and ultimately it may be you may not like my guidance, but to speak naked truth is my nature. By this, by viewing different YouTubes and going through many techniques, the soul and the inner body, Sthula, Sukshma, Ati, Adi, passes through different types of vibrations. There is a conjunction, lots of conjunction in the subconscious mind. And instead of getting peace, instead of going in higher stages of meditation, different types of conflicts of energy level, of different gurus, of different knowledges, of different systems, the sadhak gets confused, and there are many chances of getting away from the right path, which because of many past births, karmas, good karmas, very good karmas, we have got this mantra. There's a spontaneous meditation path of Hari Om Tat Sat Jai Gurudat, spontaneous meditation, Sahaj Yoga. It's a very rare path bestowed to the luckiest kids of Almighty, those souls who are to reach self-realization since many births, Maybe this may be their last birth. If they walk on the same path, they do devotional meditation, do little japa, unite themselves with the Guru Ashram, do seva to their family of Guru Ashram, and walk on the path of divinity, walk on the path on which Siddhas Samarth, Sadguru Datta Swarup, Param Poojya Bapushri has led all of us. Diverging thyself to different paths, to different gurus, to different YouTubes would mess your energy level, your sadhana, and your inner self. So, according to this time, we should be very careful because we don't have much time. Half of the life has already gone. Remaining, there is no much to just dig around. No more digging is necessary because no more diamonds are going to come by digging this worldly matters. So please, please, please walk on eternal path. Come, try to come out of materialism and only materialism, only Maya, only money, only children, only ourself, body of ourself. Let us now walk with much more speed than we were walking up to now. We were at rest. We were very feeling ourselves very safe because Param Poojya Shri was physically with us. He is there with much more power today with all of us. All of us feel it. There are hundreds of sadhaks who are telling and who are sitting between you also, who are feeling that after the physical departure, previously once or twice or thrice a day we were remembering Poojya Bapushri, and after his physical departure, each and every moment, now and then, the remembrance comes to us, Bapu, again after some time, Bapu. Because now the energy has spread like anything, which I cannot express in words, which we all feel. Once I myself was thinking that who will give me different mantras, who will guide me, what about the Shastras, who will just describe me. And then at the same moment, as if I heard his voice, I heard Datta's voice, that how much do you have with yourself? So many mantras, so much knowledge he has tried to narrate to us. Then I came to know that many births are also less to walk on the path and to just use the mantras he has given in many births also I cannot use this. So many years have already gone. Whatever are the future years are more than enough for the stock which he has given us of knowledge, of satsangs, of blessings. We are all overloaded by his guidance, and now we have to execute all his satsangs, all his adesh in our practical life. Hari Om Tatsat Jai Guru Dat mantra itself is form of Param Poojya Bapushri, from form of Lord Dattatreya, form of Shiva, form of Durga, form of Kali, form of Hanuman. We all are blessed by this divine mantra. We are blessed and nourished because there are many sadhaks, many people, many disciples who listen the mantra, who do meditation and chew mantra. They vanish somewhere else. They do not continue. So we are blessed and nourished also. We are growing like a tree from a small plant. We are giving fruits of devotion, of seva, of satkarma, of dhyana, of giving mantra to people. We are nourished. We are trying to become one type of tree in which these good fruits are coming. And our Bapushri, our Lord Dattatreya should be proud of us. We should do such karmas. We should do such works in our life that our Guru, our parents upstairs, Lord Dattatreya, feel proud of us. We feel proud of our own selves, that we have not wasted our time just in materialistic achievements. All of them are, in one sense, going to stay here. Lots of money, lots of fame, lots of name, everything stays here. Do everything. But unite the energy from the eternal deepest core of your heart to the ultimate goal, self-realization, Lord Dattatreya, and be faithful to thy own self, to Girnar Sadhana Ashram, to myself and to Poojya Bapushri, and to thy own self by chanting the mantra and walking on one path. Don't divert yourself. It would lead to nothing. Yes, you should have one house, one family, one wife, one mantra, one guru, one parents, one office. Then and then only you can walk devotionally. You can be faithful to yourself. You can be confident. The inner confidence comes by discipline, by character, by service to your family, to your Guru Ashram, to your Gurudev, to your parents. So, from myself, पोथी पोथी जगमुआ पंडित बयान कोई ढाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े सुपंडित होई. Be happy. See Lord Dattatreya, Poojya Bapushri, in each and every creature, in each and every person. Don't act like this, that Bapushri or Dattatreya is there. See, just see. And you will be so happy with your enemy also. दत्तात्रेय इसमें भी है, जाने दो यार, इस रूप से दत्त काम कर रहा है. Try to make yourself safe, work efficiently, but परस्पर देवो भव. सबके अंदर वही आत्मा सो परमात्मा है. सबके अंदर वो चैतन्य तत्व है. उसको देखते हुए, समझते हुए, see Lord Dattatreya in each and every creature. Be happy, make others happy, unite with Girnar Sadhana Ashram. Come, when you come India, don't just go for shopping. Don't go just for relatives. Spend minimum 3 days at ashram, do satsang, sit in meditation hall, take blessings, more blessings, because this is Girnar is volcano of positive energy. So don't just go for shoppings and for relatives and for food and family. This is also your family. Girnar Sadhana Ashram is also your family. Maya is also your family. Chote Maharaj is, Devesh Maharaj is also your family. We all invite you for the divine upliftment of thy own soul, and come to Girnar when you come to India. At Rishikesh also in short time, it may be possible to have 20 to 30 rooms. So in future, respected our beloved Anilji, Anjuji, William Howell, and other sadhaks can take care of those shibirs, preaching. Many people who are coming for eternal peace, for upliftment of thy own self to the pious Ganges. There are many souls coming all around the world for the search of peace, for the search of spiritual peaks, for the search of real meditation techniques. So it may be possible to have a very good center at Rishikesh in future. That is what I feel. Ultimately, Ma Ganga's and Datta's wish is the final word for all of us. So there's a short and sweet message with lots of love, lots of blessings. Please take one path of spontaneous meditation of Lord Dattatreya, of Poojya Bapushri. Walk to the path of the self-realization. Try to minimize only material attachments. Meditate regularly, do little jobs regularly. If regularly one meditates, unites thyself by the deepest core of the heart to Lord Dattatreya, automatically unattachment, detachment, vairag, worship, love, automatically all those fruits will come automatically on your tree. So try to meditate regularly, do japs, and occasionally, when possible, come to Girnar. So again and again, may the energy of Lord Dattatreya, Poojya Bapushri, may the energy of Girnar, Siddhas and Saints bless us all for the immortal path of eternity, of self-realization, of Atma Sakshatkar, and unite ourselves with the divine energy, with the charitable works, with Girnar Sadhana Ashram, of temple and of different charitable things. Unite our energy with self-realization and with Poojya Bapushri and ultimately Lord Dattatreya. Again, lots of love. Pranam, Namaskar, Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Guru Datta Maiyashree.
Jai Gurudev Mayaji.
Jai Gurudat Mayaji.
Jai Gurudat Mayaji.
Jai Gurudat Mayaji.
Mayaji.
Jai Guru Datt, Mayaji.
Jai Gurudat.
Jai Gurudat. Jai Gurudat.
Jai Guru Datt.
मैया जी थोड़ा 5 मिनट और रुकिएगा प्लीज।
You are happy with English lecture?
मैया
Yes, very nice.
Very nice.
May please
Thank
wait for
you.
5
So
minutes.
wonderful.
Mayaji, Sangan.
Book the call. Take question.
Priyanka Tamar, Priyanka.
But guys, please go on mute if there is background noise. I would appreciate that. For people on the call, if you want to ask Maya ji or say something, please, good opportunity to have a direct conversation with her for a few minutes. So I invite you all, if you have any thoughts to share with Poojya Maiyashree, please go ahead. Just let Maya ji know who is speaking and then go ahead. Sunil bhai, can I request you to unmute everybody, please?
Yeah, please unmute yourself and ask one by one. That would be good.
Jai Guru Datta, Maiyashree, Vishnu Datta and Bala Devi, and Robert Wampler here. We may be many thousands of miles away, but we are not even that far away from your heart, the heart of Poojya Bapushri and Sadguru. We so appreciate you being with us. Jai Guru Datta, Jai Guru Datta, Jai Guru Datta.
Jai Guru Datta.
Anyone else would like to add something? Talk to Maya ji. Please go ahead.
Maiyashree Priyanka Tamar. Jai Gurudat.
If anybody has any questions or Tejal Ben, yeah, you go ahead. I saw you raise the hand.
Yeah.
Jai Guru Datt, Mayaji, Pranam.
Jai Guru Datta.
Your blessings are always there. Bapushri is always with us. That's the feeling we have. And that feeling stay with us for lifelong, for Janma Janmantar, not only for this birth. If we come back, maybe again and again, you stay with us. That's the blessings we have. Thank you. Jai Guru Datt, Pranam, Mayaji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Very nicely said.
Yeah, Nancy, please go ahead.
Jai Guru Datt, Mayaji. Greetings from Colorado. Thank you so much. And Bapushri to be here today. I have really experienced Bapushri being everywhere since he took Mahasamadhi. And thank you so much for your words today to remind us of all of the realities of what changes are happening in the world and what changes are possible in us. Jai Guru Datt.
Jai Guru Datta. Jai Guru Datta.
Anybody? Tushar bhai? Miyaji, the moment today you started the satsang, we were feeling intense energy and we were almost in kind of meditation. It was very difficult to keep even attention. I'm sure the others might have also the same thing. Thank you so much for your time and the words the talk you gave us. We are feeling so much lucky, so much blessed.
It's my pleasure to talk to all of you, to meet all of you verbally, and let us have some other chances also when I can give my precious, when I can give, I can have a precious talk with all of you. Lots of blessings. Hari Om Tatsat. Jai Guru
Jai Guru Datta.
Jai Guru
Jai
Datta.
Guru
Jai Guru Datta.
Jai Gurudat.
Jai Guru Datta.
Jai Guru Datt.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Guru Datta.
Okay.
One moment, let me.
As Sunil Bhai just sort of summarized for Poojya Mayaji, there is this intensity, there is this intense energy that it's sort of hard to proceed with the program because, I don't know if I'm the only one, I'm pretty sure all of you feel that sort of a bombardment of energy all around us. That was pretty intense. Let me take just 2 minutes, and Mayaji spoke all in English. I'm happy to, for those who could not follow, we'll probably try to summarize it. The recording will be available. Before we proceed with the program, I made note that there are only 2 phrases that Mayaji actually spoke in Hindi. And I'll very quickly translate for benefit of all. One was, she said, Pothi Pothi Jagmua Pandit Hua Na Koi, Dhai Akshar Prem Ka Padhe Sa Pandit Hoy. What that means is that this whole world has tried to become enlightened by reading books and books, but nobody was successful. For the people who just understand the power of love, and if you practice the power of love, you can become enlightened. And then I leave it to you for interpretation of the word love towards you, your family, your parents, your guru, your teacher, your ashram, whatever path you're on. And the second phrase she used was Paraspar Devo Bhava. What that means is that if begin to see the Lord Datta or Dattatreya in everybody around you, and let that become the common bond and unite everybody like in these sessions, whether it is in the form of energy or whether you begin to see the presence, feel the presence of Dattatreya or Bapushri in people around you. So those are the only phrases in Hindi, and of course I made some notes, and as I said, the recording would be available at some point on our YouTube channel. So with that, Vishnu Dattaji, I know it'll be hard for you to, because you are probably in meditation yourself after this lecture by Poojya Mayaji. But if you would kindly just continue with your thoughts, and then we'll proceed with our program of chanting and meditation. Yeah, Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. I praise the force with which Maiyashree spoke. We can feel through her energy the focus that's required in these times. We can feel the vitality and lifelong importance for us to move in a way with our sadhana, with our sangha, that will take us to the goal. There is no more fortunate possibility, I'll speak for myself, than the blessing of this mantra. And there aren't really words to express how fortunate I feel drawn to Dattatreya Maharaj, Girnar Sadhana Ashram, Param Poojya Bapushri, and Maiyashree ShailajaDevi. This tradition, I'll just suggest that no one since perhaps one of the earlier yugas has been able to, no one of the stature of Param Poojya Bapushri has been able to pass on a tradition. So we welcome Poojya Lalaji, and I pray that we'll all be able to support our own practice and the ashram and our own deepest felt duty in these difficult, challenging, and yet marvelously promising times. I was trying to point out that in 2002, Bapu spoke to me of his great work, and he never said anything more about it in terms of words, except that he said, I'm just waiting on Lord Shiva. And over the years, I would ask, how is it going? And he would say, very good, very fast. And I understood that to mean that as the most integrated human being on the planet, that he was receiving the seed form of intelligence, the mantric codes of what was to happen to transform humanity. And that he was passing it on then to the 84 Mahasiddhas, to the Siddhas, to gurus of all capacities. That he was the root, Dattatreya was the root of this tree. And Bapu was the trunk, spreading out the transformative potentials required to not just reset humanity, but re-inspire humanity for the very nature of why human beings have taken a birth. And as Maiyashree pointed us to, we have taken a birth to become self-realized. And we have the greatest of Sadgurus, the greatest of gurus, the greatest of sadhanas. And when we have faith in Guru, God and Guru, and ourselves, our sadhana, then we are standing on 2 feet, ready to serve in the capacity we have been uniquely crafted to offer to the world. So in that hope and real appreciation for the togetherness that we are experiencing today, with pranams to Maiyashree for helping us really find the center of that togetherness. I hope that there will be many more gatherings like this. And I think it's time for Dune and Dion, let us experience what we long for. Hari Om Tatsat. Jai Guru.
Jai Gurudat Vishnu Dattaji. Thank you so much. Yeah, today, after listening to Mayaji, I think we all are eager now to enter into our meditation session. It's just, first of all, let me welcome our friends from India. I see a couple of friends from India also have joined. Our schedule will be the same schedule. We will have a 15 minutes chanting followed by 25 minutes of meditation. Please stay in a sit in a comfortable posture. Since last 2 days, we are experiencing great intensity, being the third day today, and especially with Maiyaji's blessing, Saktipat. I'm sure everybody is going to receive more today. Let's be ready for that. Today being a third day, we are okay. We can sit in a comfortable posture, but whoever can sit on the floor, that is even much better. But it is not mandatory. Just we have to be on our comfort. At least we have to make sure that we should be able to sit for next another 40 minutes. Today we will play the recording of Poojya Bapushri's voice chanting. Same way what we are doing since last 2 days. Bapushri will start the chanting. We will repeat in the same rhythm. Again, Bapushri will lead, we will follow. And at the end, when it goes in speed, we all will continuously non-stop chant. Like we talked yesterday, this is our one-on-one session with Sadguru, Poojya Bapushri. And today, once again, Maiyaji ensured all of us that she and Poojya Devi will always be with us. So keeping all those thoughts, they are with us. They have given us a very nice tool, very simple tool. It's a spontaneous meditation. We don't have to try much. Just we have to chant from bottom of our heart with full of love. We'll involve ourselves completely. And there is a mantra and ourselves. There is nothing else. We are sitting across the US, different part of US, East Coast, West Coast, Central, even from Costa Rica, from India, our friends. So let's all together loud enough chant and make a big impact. Once the chanting is over, we have to close our eyes and we have to keep focusing on watch our breathing. I don't want to say more today. Let's start the chanting.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darsitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Madhye Sthita Bhata Matri Madhye Sthito Guru Gurur Mata Namastestu Matri Guru Namamyaham. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurti Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadisam Tattamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguru Tam Namami. Asato ma Sadagamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Aviravir Mahedhi. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsat. Jai Guru Datta. 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 Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om Tatsat, 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 Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om 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 Hari Om Tatsat, Jai Guru Datta.
Now we will all close our eyes. No more chanting. We'll focus on our breathing and will not open our eyes for next 25 minutes. Jai Guru. Jai Guru Datt, everyone. Now, if you can slowly open your eyes. If you still want to continue, please do continue meditating. Before I hand it over to Vishnu Dattaji, one thing Poojya Mayaji mentioned today, we all know that we are here in a very busy schedule, but let's try to practice meditation on a regular basis. So that the continuity can be maintained and we can take advantage of our weekly sessions. We can come to the weekly chant and just recharge our battery every week. With that, I will invite Vishnu Dattaji to continue with the next session. Vishnu Dattaji.
Staggered that. Again, this is one of my favorite parts of our getting together, where we get to hear each other express something of the gift of this Mahamantra in our own experience. So if anyone is moved to share, this is your time. I invite you. Hari Om Tatsat Jai Guru Datta Pranam. Well, I will lead off then, if you'll permit me. I have an experience to share. It was an experience of offering the dune. Since last night, the stomach here has been a bit upset. And so when it was coming to sing along with the dune, I thought that I will just conserve the energy here and simply be quiet and inward during the dune. And my dear Sadhak compatriot Bob Wampler was here, and the thought came, I want to support Bob in his dune. And so I started singing, and then whatever the process was, recollecting that Sadguru is the giver of givers, I recognized in myself where all of me wasn't coming forward to Sadguru. And so there was a kind of reach both inward and downward and upward and outward, and of course my voice grew louder, but it also grew clearer, and the mind wasn't moving around wondering anymore about the dune. I won't say I became the dune by any means. I'm just saying that in a sense, I really did offer myself. I really did put myself into the longing for the victory of Sadguru in me. And at the same time, giving thanks for all that has been given here. And so it is a great day, in my opinion, when we can say, oh, I took a little step was taken. Sadhguru offered me this insight, and I did see, and now I can give back even more. So thank you, Sadhguru. You're so kind. You're the kind of the kind. Kindest of the kind. Anyone want to offer anything? I do see that because of the blessing of being with Maiyashree for her satsang, that we are at 11 o'clock, our 2-hour limit. I'm not so sure there are limits anymore, but Anil Bhai, can I offer the program back to you? And we want to offer the Aarti.
I will jump in for a second. It is hard to speak. I'm in such a blissful place. But thank you to everybody who made this happen. And I wanted to share, I guess, a few things. My name is Malina. I live in Crestone, Colorado. I was introduced to Hari Om by William Russenby on New Year's Eve, 99 into 2000. And I must say that doing the chanting the last couple of days has really brought me back in time, 22 years, and where my life was then, where it is now. Lord knows what the next 22 will bring. So thank you to everybody. I'd also like to share that when this was my first, I was in Wales in 2002. And so this was my first meeting with Mataji. And it was beautiful. And my experience with her, when she had us take that moment, the minute of silence, to reflect and to send love and energy to Bapu and to Datta. I felt in my soul that that moment of silence was going around the world, and that every living being on the planet experienced that moment of silence as well. So thank you so much. And I did have a little question as well. In the past, when I've chanted Hari Om, I would be catapulted into a very deep, silent place. But I'm finding in this weekend that the mantra just keeps, I'm still chanting, even though I'm not outwardly chanting. So that's probably not a problem, but that's been my experience. And again, thank you to all those blessing beings that this happened, and I look forward to having it happen again. Namaste.
Agardat Malina. The mantra is such a a great, great, great gift. And, you know, the instruction in meditation is that after we chant this mantra, we are sitting without any notion of doing from our side. We are like little children receiving what wants to be revealed. So if the mantra is going on, then it's going on. You are not trying to do that. The only suggestion here is that you don't try to prolong it, because the potentials, the possibilities in dhyan are beyond hearing the mantra. But again, my suggestion is just to understand and be with whatever is the Lord is offering. The Lord is offering the mantra in your meditation. And as long as it's there, it's there. And when it's not there, then it's not there. So whatever we experience in meditation is just Sadhguru's mysterious work in us. And it's all a gift. I really thank you for sharing your experience.
Go ahead, Nancy.
Greetings from Snowmass, Colorado. I really appreciate what Melina said, because the difference between when we started on Friday and now, energy has built so quickly and so deeply. It reminds me of how important it is to keep repeating and keep practicing. I also wanted to say with great gratitude to Russellby, because I learned this mantra, I think it was the late 80s, here in Colorado. I learned to chant, and it has really been with me all of these years in so many ways, in so many subtle ways. And when Maiyashree was speaking, this is the first time I've seen her in quite a few years. When I met her in India, my heart immediately opened in such a tender way. And I just really appreciated being able to re-engage with my physical form, with all the blessings that are given to us in spiritual forms. The whole of me is opening, and I am very grateful, and I look forward to when we can do this again. So thank you, everyone. It's wonderful to see so many faces I haven't seen in so long. Thank you for the community of this.
Indeed. Jai Guru Dattatreya.
Jai Guru Dattatreya, Vishnuji.
Other hearts, other voices, wishing to express something? And Anil? Jai Guru Dattatreya.
Arthur, can we give 1 minute to Arthur?
Of course.
Hey, Guru Datta. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that organized this. This has been such a blessing, and I hope that we can do it again. But when Maiyashree was speaking about, not wasting our time searching here and there, different YouTube videos and books and things like that, it reminded me, I've had 2 teachers prior to Bapushri, and I love both of them dearly, and I respected both of them greatly. But as each one passed from this life, I always had a desire to, continue learning. And so I would go and study with the next teacher. But after coming here and receiving this mantra, I have no desire to go to any other guru, to learn any other technique or receive any other knowledge. I feel I have everything that I need now, and this is home for me. So I'm very grateful for Bapushri, this mantra, and for this satsang. So I just wanted to share that. Jai Guru Datta.
And welcome home. Jai Guru.
So,
I
think in the interest of time, I know I had suggested that Anju would sing a bhajan, a devotional song, translate in English later, but I'm just looking at the watch. It's 10 minutes past our scheduled time. So my suggestion would be to, with just some closing thoughts, we'll do the Aarti. We will close the session, to the formal part of the session. And if people choose to hang around on Zoom, then we can just continue some more chat and discussion. But at least it will free people from, kind of get them into their schedule to the extent they would like to. So my only closing comment would be just a couple. One, we would follow up with an email to you with a couple of links, a link for feedback, a link for updating your contact information in our system so you don't get multiple messages. We have one database to connect with you, and a link to the ashram's social media posts. So those who like to follow on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, there are some posts being done regularly on the ashram channels. And to the extent possible, we will get together more frequently, and we'll try to translate some information for you in English. So with that, I would now request Sunil Bhai to play the Aarti.
Thank you. Ready?
Deepam prajwalya sampujya deepajyotyai namaha artikyam kuryata harihi yoma chandrama manaso dajatak chakshoho surjo ajayata srotrad vayusya pranasya mukhadagnirajayata आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि पूर्ण ज्ञान ज्योति प्रगटाओ बंधन की ग्रंथि छुड़ाओ ब्रह्म जाल छाया बिखरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करो तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि ओंकार रूप तू देवा कोई नाद ब्रह्म में सेवा हे दिव्य प्रमाधारी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि कुंडलिनी शक्ति जगाओ प्राणों की शुद्धि कराओ जा चक्र सभी उघड़ी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि गुरुदेव कृपा हो जावे सो हम स्वर में लहरावे निज रूप जाय प्रगति जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि हे परम तत्व के ज्ञानी आनंद ब्रह्म सुख खानी तुम रूप रूप हरि जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि दुख द्वंद मिटाने वाले शरणागत के रखवाले अब तो भव पार करी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि आरती करूं तेरी जय जय गुरुदेव हरि जय जय गुरुदेव हरि जय जय गुरुदेव हरि मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वज मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलाय तनोहरि सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमस्तुते आर्तिक्यं समर्पयामि सद्गुरुवे नमः मंत्र पुष्पांजलि हस्ते पुष्पमादाय पुष्पांजलिं कुर्यात् हरिः ओम यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवास्तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन्न तेहानाकं महिमानः सचन्त यत्र पूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः नाना सुगंध पुष्पाणि ऋतुकालोद्भवानि च पुष्पांजलि मया दत्तो गृहाण परमेश्वर दिगंबरं भस्म सुगंधलेपनं चक्रं त्रिशूलं डमरू गदायुधं पद्मासनं योगी मुनीन्द्र वंदितं दत्तेति नाम स्मरणेन नित्यं ओम भूर्भुवस्वः सद्गुरु दत्तात्रेयाय नमः प्रार्थना पूर्वकं चरण कमले मंत्र पुष्पांजलिं समर्पयामि नैवेद्यं फटिति मंत्रेण संप्रोक्ष्य धेन्वात्मृतिकृत्य ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा ओम उदानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा सद्गुरुवे नमः नैवेद्यं नैवेदयामि नैवेद्यान्ते आचमनीयं समर्पयामि सद्गुरु दत्तात्रेयाय नमः धर्म की
जय हो,
धर्म की
जय हो,
अधर्म का
नाश हो,
अधर्म का
नाश हो,
प्राणियों में
सद्भावना हो,
प्राणियों में
सद्भावना हो,
विश्व का
कल्याण हो,
विश्व का
कल्याण हो।
नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। Sadguru Namaha. Sadguru Deva ki jai. Hari Om Tatsat. Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om Tatsat. Jai Guru Datta. Hari Om Tatsat. Jai Guru Datta.